So it's one of those late evenings, again, it's Sunday evening, actually it's now Monday morning, because it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm really bad, I really want to try and stop doing this, but I'm finding it really difficult at the moment. I have just been watching Jeff Dunham, or clips of Jeff Dunham anyway, on YouTube. If you don't know him, he's a ventriloquist. He's a famous American ventriloquist, and he has several different puppets that he uses, and one of them is called Peanut, and it's a big purple thing that's dressed to look like a peanut, and he makes it quite cool, and I find him quite funny. So I have been watching him. Didn't have a very busy day. I had a Dutch lesson this afternoon again, which was really quite fun. I'm impressed or happy, or I don't know how to explain how I feel, but I feel privileged anyway, because I have had 2 lessons this weekend. I had one yesterday as well. So yeah, I feel really good about that. That's really nice, and it's great to be able to speak twice in 1 weekend to Jessie on Skype. Had a really nice lunch today. I had chicken fajita wraps for lunch. And you guys will have to excuse me because I'm watching chat rooms as well as trying to vlog at the same time, which is probably really going to suck for you, and it probably sucks for me too, because I can not multitask very well. But yeah, I'm trying. I actually don't know what to say to you guys today, because I haven't done very much. My day has been, other than the Dutch lesson, pretty much boring. And what can I talk to you about? I don't know. I'm probably just wasting your time by doing this today. I intended to take you outside, but I didn't get to do that, so I guess we'll do that another day instead. My dad is going to go to the town for me tomorrow and drop in some forms so that I can get a blue badge. Here is something trivial for you, right? We have in this country something called a blue badge, and it's basically a certificate that allows you as a passenger or driver of a car, in my case I'm obviously a passenger, allows the driver of the car, even if you're a passenger, to use the disabled parking spaces if you are in the car with them as a passenger. So you have to apply for this badge, and it costs £2 to get one, and it has your name on it. You put it in the window of the car. You set the time which you arrived at the parking space, and you go away, you do your thing, and you come back, and you don't get charged for it because it's a disabled parking space, and you have a blue badge which allows you to park there. My badge ran out in May or April or sometime earlier this year anyway, and I hadn't realised it, and I had actually used it after it had been expired, not realising that it was, so I had to have it renewed. Because of course you don't want to use an expired badge. That's illegal, and that's not a good thing. So I've been renewing this thing so that I can get this blue badge again. And you have to submit a passport photo, which is fine, but you guys know how small passport photos are, right? They're these tiny little things, and you have to submit one, and you have to sign the back of it. Now, you get a blue badge if you're visually impaired. You get a blue badge if you're wheelchair bound and can't walk very far. You know, they have to be physical disabilities that make it difficult for you to use public transport. So I'm signing this form, filling in this form, because I'm visually impaired and because I have a disability. I've written on the form that I'm visually impaired, and they want me to sign the back of this bloody passport photo. I mean, seriously. How can you expect me as a visually impaired person to sign the back of a tiny passport photo? I mean, come on. Let's get a little bit serious for a minute. How do I sign that? I mean, yeah, I find that very difficult to do. I somehow managed it. I don't know if my signature is correct because I had to go so small that I couldn't see what I was writing. But yeah, I had to sign the back of this passport photo just so that I could so that I could get this blue badge thing. Hello people of internet land, I'm making it earlier tonight. It's actually 46 minutes past midnight. So I'm 15 minutes earlier than I was last night, which is good. I'm getting there. I'm making progress. I'm certainly gonna carry on making that progress so that I can get to bed earlier each night. I haven't done anything really that special today. It's been a very lazy Monday, and I've spent most of it behind the computer. I was actually sitting here just a couple of hours ago reading song lyrics to certain Dutch songs that I like. Songs by Nick and Simon. They're a Dutch pop duo, and very good at singing, and I enjoy a lot of their music. But sometimes I find it hard to understand all of the words that are in the song that they're singing. Not necessarily because I don't understand the Dutch, but just my hearing kind of sucks and I'm not understanding what's being said or not hearing what's being sung rather than not understanding it. I'm sure I'm a little bit deaf. I have the same problem when I'm with Jessie on Skype and she's reading to me the Mary Poppins book that she has. Sometimes I just don't know what she's saying because I don't hear it. I think I have to fix that problem by changing these. They give a sound when they're switched on. It's kind of like a white noise sound, and I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know whether it's because those speakers behind the camera give a white noise sound or whether it's from the headphones themselves. I have to do some experimenting and find out because it's actually affecting my ability to understand the language. That's not good because I'm not going to make any improvements if I don't change that and improve the sound quality. I know that I do suffer a bit with my hearing, but not that much, or as far as I'm aware, it's not that much that it usually affects my ability to understand. So yeah, it's the headphones or the speakers that suck, I don't know. I'll have to find that out anyway. But yeah, I was reading the song text to the Nick and Simon song that I was listening to, and I was basically doing that so that I could sing along with it and practice the pronunciation. How else am I supposed to practice pronunciation when I don't have anyone to talk with? It's wonderful that I get to have Dutch lessons with Jessie, but I'm lucky enough that I have them twice a week. But if I want to practice the language, I need to do it more than that, so I try and do it as often as I can, even if it's just by singing the songs that I like to listen to a lot. I have to remember to send an email to Jessie because my homework needs to go in that email. Or the work that we did with the Mary Poppins story anyway needs to be sent so that she can correct it. And then I can read the mistakes back and try and remember what mistakes I made so that I don't make them again. Yes, need to do that. Although, I know we're not doing that lesson next week, so I think I have 2 weeks to send that email. But I'd rather send it sooner than later. Tomorrow I have to go and do some groceries because all we have in this house is sausage. And I'm getting really sick of eating sausage. No, I didn't actually eat sausage today. We did have some pork chops and lamb chops left. So we had those for dinner with some potatoes and vegetables. It was very, very nice. I really do wish my dad would learn to portion his food. Well, not his food, but our food in general, though. He makes huge... In fact, if I can figure out how to, I'm going to show a photo up in this corner here. And I'm going to show you how big the Sunday roast dinners are that he does. They're huge. Poor Jessie has a shock coming to her when she visits here. I'm being serious, right? One whole roast dinner fills so much of the plate that it would feed Jessie and me. They're big. I unfortunately don't finish them all, which I very much dislike because I don't like wasting food. But yeah, we did have a very nice dinner, so that was good. Hello, super duper YouTubers. I didn't vlog on Tuesday. I was super tired and I was distracted and I really didn't have much to say to you guys anyway, so I just didn't do it. But today I am back. I have a few things I want to tell you. First of all is this. I want to just say that I've made a decision about how I'm going to film my vlogs in future. I've decided that if I'm sitting in front of the PC like I am now, you can see the screen just here, And there's a keyboard just down here that you can also kind of just about see. That I am going to record them on the webcam, and the reason for that is because I am lazy. Yes, there is no other reason other than I'm lazy. There's a camera right underneath the webcam, which you guys obviously can't see, but the webcam's sitting on it. My phone is right here next to me on the desk, but I'm too lazy to pick that up and press the record button on it too. So I'm just going to make you suffer with my annoying webcam videos. They're actually not that annoying. What frustrates me about the webcam is the sound quality. HD picture is really nice, but the sound quality is not that great. So, if I'm sitting in front of the PC, I'm going to record with the webcam. If we're out and about or I'm around the house, I'm going to pick up my phone and use my phone. Sound like a good plan to you? Well, it does to me anyway, and that's what I want to do, so it's kind of tough. I want to say hello to my new subscribers as of sometime today. I don't know what time it was because YouTube doesn't give me times, but as of today, I reached 101 subscribers. Yes, that's right, 101. I never even thought I would get past 10. I'm pretty amazed with that. I want to thank everybody for subscribing and sticking with me, and I know a lot of you really enjoy the videos, so I hope you continue to enjoy them for a very long time to come. 101 subscribers kind of just blows my mind, because like I said, I didn't even expect to get past 10. So yeah, 101 is a really big achievement. So thanks for sticking with me and being awesome, and yeah, I hope that we have a lot more fun together. Another thing that I want to tell you, which I've completely forgotten about. Oh yeah, I remember now. The other thing that I want to tell you is I plan on starting some new series on this channel. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I was a little bit lazy because I kind of had the idea in my head that I would have to start new channels to do this. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do them on this channel. And I'm going to make the channel easy to navigate so that these series are easy to find. So, I'm going to tell you all about my plans, and I hope that I have time next week to start them. The first one series I'm going to do is a series on how to be a wheelchair user. I can't think of a proper title for the series yet, so I'll let you know that when I think of it. But what I basically want to do is I want to share my experiences with you of being in a wheelchair and also being visually impaired at the same time. Because daily life is different. Well, not different, but you have to find different ways of doing things in daily life if you're in a chair. And you have to find double the amount of things to get yourself around life when you have a visual impairment as well. So I want to share this with you. I actually found a YouTube channel. I don't remember the name of it anymore. It was a long time ago. But the owner of the channel actually worked for Google, and he was a paraplegic. He was in a wheelchair. And he did about 9 or 10 videos on various different things that you needed to do as a wheelchair user, like how to transfer from a chair to an office chair or chair to a sofa, how to get a shower, how to get dressed, all these different things. But he only ever did 9 or 10 videos, which is kind of sad because he was probably the best person on YouTube at that time, in my opinion, who was able to explain that stuff. But he kind of inspired me. I want to do this too now. I want to share my experiences with you. I want to show you guys how I do it. And hopefully it will, if some of you or any of you are disabled and have challenges like this already, hopefully it will attract more people. And maybe you'll get an interest in it and learn something about it too. I just want to help people, and I want to make them see, as well as help myself to see, that your life isn't over just because you're in a chair. So that's one series I want to do. The other series I'm planning to do, I still have to talk to my dad about it, but I'm sure he will really enjoy this. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cooking series, because we bake a lot of cakes in this house, and we bake, well, we don't bake, but we make a lot of homemade food. We have Chinese recipe books, and we have Oh my goodness, so many recipe books that I just can't think. My dad loves to cook, and now that I have talking scales in my kitchen, I can also share in that love for cooking, because I used to really enjoy it a long time ago when I was able-bodied and able to do it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a cooking series with my dad, if he will help entertain, so that you guys can see what we cook and learn how we cook it. And then what I want you to do, yeah, there's going to be penalties for doing this series, you know. Then what I want you to do is share videos or photos of the things that we cook after you've tried to cook them. So yeah, it should be another interesting series. I want to know what you think of them. Think of the ideas before I start to do them. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about those two ideas. But those are my plans. I need to stop ranting and rambling on now, because I've already been recording for like 6 minutes, nearly 7 minutes. And this clip will then take up most of the video, and that will suck. Yeah, we need some more jump cuts to other things so that we don't get bored. I just wanted to share my plans with you, that was all. So it's Saturday evening and I haven't done very much in the past couple of days. Came to my mum's and I've been helping her because she's still not feeling very well. That's okay, hopefully she'll get better soon. I'm just sitting here chatting to Jessie. Focus! Okay, don't focus, whatever. And watching TV, which is over there. Sitting in my mum's house at the moment, so I'm enjoying time on the couch with the netbook and the TV, and it's all very nice. I'm going to end my vlog for this week, so it's time for you to put your comments in the comment box down below and let me know what you have been doing. How was your week? What have you been up to? How was the weather? I'm interested in all that stuff, and we will interact. I'm going to make this very short because I don't have very much time to vlog right now. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you again next week. Be good.